Happy Halloween, everybody. This is BertMyster, back in the actual game commentaries. And since we're in the month of October, I thought I'd go ahead and do a horror game, since every month of October needs to have a horror game played. So yeah, with Advance Wars, just 2 more war rooms left. I'm just going to put it on hold for a second, since I've been eager to start off my gameplay for a certain game that hit Hollywood by stardom, I guess. So let's go ahead and just move on to it, shall we? So yes, we will be doing a Resident Evil Let's Play. So let's go ahead and get into the actual mood, shall we?
Resident Evil.
So right from the start, we're asked a question that is not translated in English, which it's asking us, do we prefer mountain climbing or hiking? In simple terms, it's asking, do you wish to play easy or normal? I think there is a hard mode, but that feature would be called cliffhanging, which I'm not Sylvester Stallone, so let's go ahead and just take it easy and do hiking. Yeah, I don't think I really want to go mountain climbing or hike or cliffhanging, because that would kill me instantly. So, right here we are kind of selected by the 2 characters of the game, Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield. The difference between each character is their items, their ability to have different weapons, and the story plots. So let's go ahead and use Mr. Redfield to honor him in the movie that was originally in the original Resident Evil. And as much as these videos and story plots, I'm going to kind of skip them because, I don't know, I really don't like watching these kind of features, which I will spoil it for everybody out there who wishes to know what it's basically talking about. It's talking about Alpha Team searching for Bravo Team, in which Bravo Team disappeared and they all got killed, so that's just great.
Is everyone alright?
So as much as the story plots are different, if you have Jill, Barry survives, and if you have Chris, Barry dies, so that's just great.
No.
Nice going, Wesker, you evil bastard.
What was that?
Yeah, wearing your hot shades and everything.
I'll go and check it out. Alright. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and cut this intro. Since we heard a gunshot, we have to go and investigate it. So here we are in the actual game need. And, yeah, let's go ahead and do the item select. As you can see, you have 3 features. You have the files, which are useless reading, which I will explain in the video that I really don't want to read those hunk of jugs. Then we have a map, actually. The maps are kind of like in its particular way of being what they kind of are. Do forgive me that I'm also recording this on my television because, I don't know, somehow I'm not a computer geek. But anyways, back to the gameplay. As you can see, the maps indicate by red, meaning you forgot something, red line means you didn't unlock the door, blue means you unlocked it, and the white one means it's just unlocked anyways. So yes, here is the special items that you can carry. As Chris, he can carry the lighter, Jill carries the lockpick, which she's given to Barry, and as usual, you're started off with a weapon. Jill starts off with the handgun, lucky bitch. And you're started off with the most useless weapon in the game. I hate the survival knife. I might as well use it as one of my self-defense items, which are right here. Each player starts off with the dagger, and you have the stun grenade, which I think Jill starts off with the battery. But then again, that's even more pathetic than I thought. So, yeah, as you can see, Jill carries 8 items, Chris has 6 items, so that makes it more hard for him to carry items. Also, you have items right from the start here. This is a ink cartridge, which you need to kind of use to kind of go on top of this typewriter to save your game. That's the thing I hate about that, is that you have to somehow have the item in order to save, unlike some horror games where you don't really need to, they have it right there. Certain items you can grab, but you really don't need to grab them until later on in the game, so that's kind of weird. Also, that these pictures up here tell you kind of like, clues on how to solve puzzles that you need to solve. So yeah, that's how Resident Evil is. It's a puzzle, clue, and it's a horror game combined. So nice going. Since we're going to go through this door to investigate something, we might as well go ahead and check the other doors. Some of these doors are quite irritating because they're locked from the other side. Only wishing you could kick it, but then again that would be cheating, so why bother trying to kick it anyways? And some of these doors you need something called a matching key. As you can see, the thing said Emblem of Armor. Yeah, that's the matching key you need. The matching keys come in 4 varieties, which it comes in the sword, armor, helmet, and shield. Also note that this is the GameCube version. As I mentioned before, I have nothing against Sony. That Sony actually made this game first. And there's even an Xbox version, which I'm surprised Microsoft made something useful with Resident Evil. So yeah, the GameCube version brought a lot of features to the game. The graphics were good, the horror, the gameplay, everything was just cool. Especially this horror scene that you're about to see right here. Oh god, this makes me want to puke out loud, I swear. Oh, I'm glad I didn't eat anything. So yeah, let's go ahead and run away and ignore that zombie. Also, a little bit of a spoiler here, that if you go through this door and you play as Jill, Jill would run out the door telling Barry that there's a zombie chasing her. And the funny thing is that Barry has the best gun in the game and he can't head shoot the zombie, which is kind of weird. Though, if you do leave the area, the zombie goes back to where he was, and that just sucks. So let's go ahead and tell our BFFs what happened, but a very stunning surprise to everybody out there that knows what happened. Yes, they've disappeared. Just great. I'm all alone in this mansion, and it's scary. And we finally get a better weapon. Yeah, I really wish I could just throw this dagger, this survival knife away, because you only need it in one area. And for those who have played this game, we all pretty much know where that area is, but I highly think you need this weapon anyways to begin with, so why would Capcom bring this weapon into existence? That I will never know. So let's go ahead and just try and get out of here, since YouTube's time limit is 15 minutes, and as much as I really don't want to make the time limit any longer, let's go ahead and just get into the actual need of saying hello to our zombie friend, who's all the way over there. Yeah, I'm tired and I want to eat some brains. You can't have my brain because I have a gun and I'm going to shoot you. Sad to say, our comrade Kenneth was the one who got killed here, and he's holding a video that truly shows what happens when you get killed by a zombie. Nice to note. So let's go through this door. I'm always stunned if something will come through that door like crazy, but then again, I'm not going to care. And we'll examine the bird cage, and we find some handgun magazines. Yay, more bullets. As you can see, there's a dead corpse there. The problem comes in the fact that if you somehow keep a zombie alive, they will die for a long time. So here are some herbs. The herbs come in 3 colors, which is green, red, and blue. The green ones heal your wounds. The red ones by itself don't do nothing unless you combine them together with other herbs. And the blue one heals poison. Yeah, poison. How do you get poison? Well, yeah, I kind of will explain in the future videos that I do with this game. So let's go through this door and explain why you don't want to kill any of the zombies in this game. Trust me, I really don't want to kill any of the zombies unless I have the items that I need. As you can see right at the bottom, there is a zombie lying on the ground. However, the colors are different. As you can pretty much see, the zombie is red. That's what you call a mutant zombie. The mutant zombies can run faster, they do more damage, and even worse is that the zombies have a habit of just turning into mutant zombies at any time. So if you don't have any of the featured items that I will talk about in the video, then you're pretty much screwed for getting killed by these things. Since your handgun is pretty much useless, you need a stronger gun, which I will get it. Now, as much as I hate this scene, because I don't know if I'm actually going to take any damage from this zombie, which I am hoping and praying I don't, let's see if we can go through this door. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Don't grab me, bugger. Yeah, you evil bastard. Leave me alone. And we have the arrowhead. So this feature here shows us how to kind of read and examine items. So yeah, pause the video if you want to read this, because I really don't want to read hunkless junk. Okay, we get more magazine. That's kind of nice to have. And we go through this door, but sad to say, it's locked from the other side. But we can go through this door, which is unlocked, and we can go through it. And introduce the worst position zombie ever. Well, he's not badly positioned, it's just that he's guarding us from... He's protecting something from the other side. I swear, I like how the music is in this game. It's like so epically, it's so... Makes you want to have scary nightmares or something. So this is the self-defense item. As usual, I will explain what it is. Read, if you want to read the video, that's inside there. Pause the video and read it, because I really don't want to read hunkless junk. I swear. It's boring, it's useless, so why bother? Basically, the self-defense item in simple, small sentence is that it's used to kind of defend if a zombie attacks any of the animals in this game and so on. So yeah, that's kind of a nice thing. So as much as we need to examine the arrow, I will do that right now. You click on the examine item, you can spin it around, you can go up and down if you want to, sideways, diagonal. It doesn't really matter, you're going to have to remove the arrowhead, so there we go. We have the golden arrowhead, or just the arrowhead I think. So we just go through this door that seems to be camouflaged with the background. Nice going, Capcom. You made the features of this thing actually more interesting. So let's go down the stairs. Also note the gameplay is different when you play normal or hard mode. On normal mode, there are a little bit more zombies. Like there are 2 in this courtyard, which very much suck. And if you probably saw a shiny on the other side of this fence, yeah, that is what we call something I will explain in the future in a little bit here. So we gotta go and kind of click our items, put the golden arrow on top of that missing stone, and go down this creepy tombstone area. Oh, I really would not want to go through this whole process and be stars and hunt down these evil zombies. So on the left side we're introduced to some tablets. These are what we call death mask. They come in 4 types of death mask, which I think they're kind of like the resemblance of the monkeys, where you can't speak, you can't see, or you can't hear. So yeah, that's kind of strange. And we're introduced to a horror of a coffin that truly scares me from beyond beliefs. I mean, really. Yeah, that's just kind of frightening. So we have the Book of Curse. So as much as we need to examine it, here we go. We open it up. Yeah, first we need to get the key out of there. And we get our first magic key. Excellent. So we open up the Book of Curse. And as usual, if you wish to read the text, pause the video and read it. Basically, in simple terms, it was talking about what I was just talking about earlier. So yeah, that's kind of weird. So as much as I'm going to cut it short here as soon as I get out of this nightmare tombstone, which I'm going to have to come back a little bit later, there are also shotgun rounds on the other side of that fence over there, so you can kind of grab those if you get the shotgun already. So as much as I am going to kind of cut it right around here, because the time limit on my camera is coming close, I will take this opportunity to examine this. As you see, it is the sword key. Also note that if you go to the doors where it says sword emblem, it will say matching key or sword key, so that's kind of weird. But then again, this is BertMyster. Thank you guys for joining part 1 of the Resident Evil Let's Play game. I shall see you guys in part 2, and peace out everyone.